Yung mga kababayan ng West Philippine Sea kasi tuloy-tuloy yung bullying na ginagawa po sa atin ng China. Ito po yung mga developments ng balita. Sabi diyan, nag-offer na yung Amerika ng tulong sa atin na mag-escort doon sa ating supply ships, yung nagatid ng pagkain sa ating mga sundalo sa West Philippine Sea. Yan po, mga kababayan. Sabi rito, General Romeo Browner said the Philippines would not take up the offer until it reached a point when they could not deliver life-saving provisions and troops were on the verge of dying. Madaling sabi, tayo pa rin yung gagawa. Pero pag halimbawa, yung China, desidido talagang harangin tayo at on the verge of dying na yung ating mga sundalo, papa-escort na tayo sa Amerika. O, di ba? Bakit naman niya Mr. Maravillas ganoon? Kasi primordial obligation natin ito, yung pag-supply ng pagkain sa ating mga tropa, kahit ka-mutual defense treaty natin yung Amerika. Pero kung talagang wala na, kaya pa man po, hindi man tayo palaasa, mga kababayan. Pag talagang kailangan na magugutom at saka mamamatay na sa gutom yung ating mga tropa, papa-escort na tayo. Sabi po ni Browner, natutuwaan niya tayo that the US has given us a range of options, including that of joining or escorting us for the RORE or rotation and resupply missions. Sabi po yun ni Browner sa news conference after meeting with the US Indo-Pacific Commander Admiral Samuel Paparo na ginawa sa Baguio City. Yan po si Paparo. Ito, pakinggan natin yung press con, mga kababayan.
Are available in the and within the bounds of operational security. I'd be loath to lay those out lest the potential adversary build a countermeasure to those. But we certainly have prepared a range of options, and U.S. Indo-PACOM stands ready, if so called, after consultations in accordance with the treaty, to execute those shoulder to shoulder with our ally. When our troops are already hungry, they don't have any supplies anymore because our resupply missions have been blocked and that they are on the verge of dying, then that's the time we're going to seek the help of the United States. So, but then again, we still have a lot of options.
Ayan po, mga kababayan. At si DND Secretary Gibo Teodoro, nagsabi po na kailangan niyang ma-review yung mutual defense treaty natin with America. Yan po, Gibo, review Philippine-US treaty to broaden definition niya of armed attack. So, pinopose mga kababayan ni Gibo yung review ng MDT before the United States defense officials na nag-attend sa 35th International Military Law in Operations Conference 2024 of the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command at the Manila Hotel. So sabi po ni Gibo, why should we stick to the treaty's narrow definition of an armed attack? We are getting attacked over and over again, anya, and it's about time we broaden the definition. So sabi po ni Gibo, na yung mga top brass ng Philippine and U.S. militaries will discuss the possibility of modifying the MDT. He emphasized that new measures should be taken to adapt to the current dynamics dito sa West Philippine Sea. Kasi sabi ni Gibo, ang China is the biggest disruptor of peace. At nanawagan siya, mga kababayan, ng mas malakas na international censure dahil sa aggression ng China dito sa atin. Pakinggan natin itong interview kay statement ni Gibo.
That in this region, China, although without saying it, and I'll say it for you, is the biggest disruptor of international peace in the ASEAN region. The antidote is a stronger collective multilateral action against China. That is for our diplomats and other responsible officials to determine. While with me, I'm concentrating on getting our Defense Department capability-wise up to speed.
Parang prerequisite dapat hindi na natin strictly control talaga yun.
ASEAN slowly, we are getting some consensus, and conferences like this, you saw the ASEAN attendance. They are paying attention, and ASEAN to remain relevant and credible cannot continue to ignore what China is doing in the South China Sea.
Yan po yung ating magiting at napakatalinong Defense Secretary, Gibo Teodoro. Ngayon, plano natin na bumili ng mga bagong jet fighters. Yan, sabi dito sa balita, Philippine 6 offers in procurement of 40 multi-role fighter jets. Di niya, Mr. Maravillas, magkakagira na ba? Hindi pa man po. Hindi man natin gusto na magkagira. Pero kailangan natin ng credible defense. Yan sabi po sa hearing ng budget ng DND ni Gibo Teodoro. Hindi man pwede po tayo magpabaya. Pag nagpabaya po tayo, lalamunin tayo ng China. Yan ang ambisyon ng China. To establish a new world order na sila yung leader. Gusto niyang palitan yung Amerika. So hindi dapat tayo magpabaya. Kaya nga po, kailangan palakasin natin yung ating defense and alliances. Yung ating Pangulo kausap yung yung Vietnam. Yan po yung ating Pangulo. Oh. Sabi diyan sa balita, Philippines and Vietnam to sign defense agreement. So importante siya na kaalyado natin yung mga bansa ng ASEAN. Sabi diyan, Vietnamese Defense Minister Pan Van Giang was in Manila to hold talks with with his Philippine counterpart Gibo Teodoro. We now talk about defense cooperation, security cooperation, maritime cooperation, and certainly on the area of trade as well, sabi po ng ating Pangulo. Coast Guard of two countries earlier this month held their first ever joint exercises in Manila, simulating firefighting drills and search and rescue exercises. So at least mga kababayan, katulong na natin dito yung Vietnam. Yung Vietnam naman po may utang na loob sa atin eh. Kasi yung Vietnam War po with America, tinulungan natin sila, kinupkup natin sila po, mga Vietnamese refugees during the time of then President Ferdinand Idralin Marcos. So we have to continue to modernize our armed forces po. Bibili tayo ng mga fighter jets para tumigil na sa pambubuli sa atin po yung China. Kasi po, sabi nga dito sa CNA Insider, is US-China rivalry behind the brewing Marcos Duterte feud? Isa analysis po ng mga expert. Yan po yung rason. Noong panahon po ng Duterte, nagpiesta yung mga Chinese dito sa atin. Ngayon, dumistansya yung ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos dahil po sa pang-abuso nila sa atin. Ito na ngayon, gustong i-destabilize mga kababayan yung Marcos administration. Si Inday, umiwalay na. Kita ninyo? May connection siya po, mga kababayan. Pero siyempre tayo, we are on the side of America because of our long-standing mutual defense treaty with America. At parehas tayo ng ideology with America. Democracy po. Yung China hindi po democracy eh. Pakinggan natin ang sinasabi dito sa documentary ng CNA.
In June, Filipino Vice President Sara Duterte quit her post as Education Secretary.
Yun.
The surest sign yet of the brewing feud between her family and President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr.
May relasyon po to sa conflict ng Amerika with China. Ganon din po sa nangyaring pagkabiyak ng unity. Yan ang sabi dito sa documentary.
Now, she has a free hand to criticize the administration, to entice supporters, entice people to align with them.
Ang tanong, saan kayo? Saan kayo kakampi? Sa bully? Na yung Congress nga binuli? Di ba? Yung China, binubuli tayo dito sa West Philippine Sea. Yung pro-China, binuli yung Congress. Payag kayo sa ganon?
But as two of the Philippines' most powerful families clash, in the backdrop is a superpower rivalry.
So, the Duterte administration was famous for accommodating China most of the time.
Marcos has practically outsourced our defense and foreign policies to the United States.
What impact will domestic disagreements have on the Philippines' choices in the South China Sea dispute?
Dahil nangyayari itong dynamics na ito sa shadow ng Great Game. The
Si
game of the
Ronald
superpower.
Llamas. Yan po mga kababayan, ang sabi dito, yung US-China rivalry behind the brewing Marcos Duterte feud. Kaya po sabi ko sa inyo, sa election po, mangingialam yung China sigurado. Kaya sabi ko sa inyo mga kababayan, yung mga pro-China politicians po, huwag never ninyo na ipoposisyon. Mawawalan tayo ng bansa pag nangyari yan. Pag nanalo yung mga tinatawag na Manchurian candidates, critical po itong midterm election, lalo na po yung 2028 election. Tama pa? Sa mga naghanap ng malinis and spacious fitness gym, pumunta lang po kayo sa aming Colossal Fitness Gym. We also offer Grab Car Rental with our brand new 2023 model ng Toyota Innova. We also accept booking for those who are planning to travel via PAL, Cebu Pacific, and other airline companies, local and international, and bills payment for Meralco Bills, PLDT, Aleco Bills, etc. Ang Colossal Fitness Gym is located at 3rd floor Security Bank Building, Landco Business Park, Legazpi City, Albay. For inquiries, look for Chilon Maravillas. Contact number 0966-802-0949. Yan yung aming Innova. Lagi na pong matao sa amin. Pati mga foreigners po, tingnan ninyo. Mga British tourists sila. Ang lalaki ng katawan na, mga kababayan, nag-gym sa amin. Ito naman po, Indian National. Ito mga mga European sila. Ito naman yung bago naming product na binibenta online, iGlow Serum. Whitening po siya galing sa South Korea. Tingnan ninyo yung epekto sa aking anak na architect entrepreneur, Riz Maravillas. For inquiries, look for Riz Maravillas on FB. Ito naman po, Firmax Firming and Lifting Cream. Pinapahid po ito sa mga pulses and affected area. Mahina po ito sa mga pains at paninigas na mga kaso-kasuan. Ito po, Automax Radiant Serum. Sa mukha naman yung application. Anti-aging po siya. You will look 10 years younger than your age. Sa mga cancer patients naman po, baka lang gusto ninyo itong itry. Nengxia Red Mixed Fruit Drink. Hindi man po siya gamot, food supplement siya. Kaya lang, gawa siya mga kababayan sa goji berry. Yung goji berry may anti-cancer properties. Yung mga inquiries ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa aming messenger sa Facebook para masagot namin agad. Ayos po, ako po si Dante Maravillas. Bye-bye. God bless.